Hello and good evening, traders. We are on the 16th of September, 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 75 points positive gain for the Nifty in today's trade to close at 17,611. So 17,600 now taken good care of. The fresh breakout that we saw yesterday and what we experienced today was an extension of that move. Not much intraday volatility to worry us. It is a 75-minute time frame which more or less shows a steady drift on the upside from the index. The 125-minute time frame also clearly shows a confident chart. So across all time frames, the index stays in a strong uptrend with momentum backing it. But it was not the day of the index. I don't think that it was a day where we cheered the index gaining above 17,600. It was a day of few stocks which rarely moves, and they move today. And PSU banks, the sector was up close to 5.5%. When was the last time we had a move like this from the PSU banks? Yes, we spoke about Bank Nifty. Yes, we were talking about that symmetrical triangular behavior and a breakout. Yes, we were talking about the fact that the index had moved into an uptrend. The Bank Nifty has still not done that. So it's high time that the Bank Nifty should buck up, pick itself up and move into a new life high. And it did today. And all this while I was thinking that it was the private sector bank which led the run for the Bank Nifty. Stocks like ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank, Axis Bank. And all this while I was also thinking that the next leg up, when the Bank Nifty catches up with the Nifty to make a new life high, it would be led by this pocket of strength. I really could believe that it will be stocks like PNB and Bank of Baroda which will rally and post such a significant gain. With all due respect, of course, within the PSU stocks, if we take a look at the banking list here, there's no doubt that State Bank of India holds the maximum reputation, the best of the reputation. Yes, across all time frames, the stock is in a strong uptrend. I'll change this chart to the weekly. I'll show you that the index has been inching up pretty well, giving us occasional short-term corrections to be bought into, and now it has broken up and given a nice, wonderful rally. This week so far, it's up 7.5% with one more day to go. Majority of it comes today and in yesterday's move. But it was PNB which was up close to 8%. It was InduSInd Bank which was close to 7%, a big breakout from a large congestion that the stock was suffering within since June this year. Then Bank of Baroda also bounced back. We have a bit of Federal Bank, IDFC First. After that huge correction is now bouncing back. And how can we not talk about today's market behavior without talking about ITC? Up almost 7% to kind of surprise everyone. And in just 1 week's time, 8.5%, it's inching close to its previous highs, which was close to the 236, and these highs were met in Feb 21. We need to understand that the stock has been consolidating for a very long time, since I would say December last year. Couple of more months to go and it would have been a 1-year consolidation for the stock. People started making a lot of fun about it, teasing it close to that 200 mark. And when will you move? In fact, recently I was doing an interaction with one of the leading brokers in the country, and I was saying that maybe someday ITC will definitely give us a move. And who knows, maybe the day when ITC moves, the market decides to top out. But it was more of a joke than a real analysis. And it's good to see that ITC has given a move. It's just that, it's like one of those moves which is a one-off. And I personally prefer more steadier moves over an extended period of time than sleeping for an extended period of time and giving a big move like this. Nevertheless, stocks like ITC, SBI. We have movement from Kotak Bank, Reliance, iBank, HDFC Bank. These are the ones which supported the index really well with that 75 points move. So overall, we are very much in an uptrend, very much the momentum intact, and let's not predict upsides. The rally can continue further up. The weekly charts over here, I had drawn some Fibonacci studies just to figure out which are the levels we can look at. And the next level on my charts on the weekly time frame, so this is like a medium to long term view, is close to that 18,919K. Whether it will come or not and when will it come, that time will tell us. But in a bull market, I've learned from my past experience, no targets are good enough or long enough. They can be reached over a period of time. So let's not predict the market. Let's ride the trend, make the most out of this momentum, stick to the bullish view, the bullish bias, and look for breakouts, look for swing long opportunities. Try not to go short. Definitely not contrarian short, maybe swing shorts if you feel like, but still, even if we don't short, we will definitely land up saving our capital. So continue with the bullish bias. The only thing that is it's not exactly worrying me, but I'm finding quite interesting is the Dow Jones over the last 5 sessions. We saw a big cut 4 days back, 270 points, a dead cat bounce the next day, 260 points positive. Day before yesterday, a big fall of 292 points, which completely confirms this was a dead cat bounce and this is weakness. The very next day, a 236 points bounce back. That was yesterday, and as I prepare this video today, almost 8:38 p.m., the index is down again 253 points. What has happened with the index is in the last 4-5 sessions, the average range volatility has spiked up. Trend has definitely gone down. Not a pretty sight, even on the weekly charts. Definite divergences, rising wedge kind of a behavior. So it's not a pretty sight. It's just a matter of time whether our index decides to decouple itself or maybe catch up with the weakness in the US equity. This time will tell us. As of now, SGX is trading pretty well, 17,610, just marginally 4 points positive. So we'll keep this in mind and we'll probably take action, cut down on our aggressive long position once we start to see topping out behavior on our Nifty. As of now, there is no such behavior on any time frame, so let's not create any such view or action. All right, one more day to go. Next, that's tomorrow. Trade well. Trade